All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Turgon the Wise, and we're doing another video here today. And today we're going to talk about Lord of the Rings Rise to War, my 16th season, and we have officially reached 5 completed weeks of the season. 5 completed weeks. Now, you'll see here it says the season is expected to last for 60 days before the cutoff, but I think it's a dirty, filthy, rotten lie. And that's because I have friends around the community who have finished their seasons recently, and over the course of about the last month, the longest season has been that I've heard of. I can't say I know all of them, but I've heard 53 days as the longest season, with more recent numbers being at or slightly even below 50 days. And the other common thing that I'm hearing is that the season cutoff point is on a Wednesday. So, um, Wednesday, October the 9th, would be the 50th day of the season. It's currently Tuesday, the 24th of September. And so 2 weeks and 1 day from today will put us at 50 days. I believe that is going to be the end of our season. 15 days, a little less. So that's exciting coming down the home stretch here. Let's go to the map, to the map, to the map, map. If you're wondering why I do that, it's because I have a small child who used to watch a show called Dora the Explorer, and there's always a little map thing whenever they go to the map. So this is the map. It's looking pretty spicy, to be honest. Um, Lots and lots and lots and lots of pins. There's just pins all over the place. This looks like a spine over here. What is this? Free unaffiliated turd. HISP free unaffiliated. A lot of unaffiliated battles. And then, of course, we still have our 2.1 million battle pin, death battle pin over here. 5.9 million participants. 11 days. Eudes HISP free out here at the pass between Eastern Wastes and the Hills of Rune. Very contentious. Now, recent develop, we did capture within the past couple of days here the Ashen Plains Keep, and we have been fighting there steadily for the last 3 days against Bill and Dome. Bull and Dome. Bill. That's funny. Sorry. The 4.3 million deaths, 12.3 million participants. So, still no shortage of action out in the East. And we see this little pin out here, Bull unaffiliated. So they're doing some unaffiliatedness. And then there is also some fighting here, a little bit between Ashen Plains and the Hills of Rune. 3 days, only 1.3 million participants. Most of our efforts right now are focused upon pushing Bull out of the region, not so much invading over here. Um, so that's what's going on in the East. Out in the West, I'm going to go East and then West, and then we'll come back to the middle over here. Out in the West, we've got Theo, Aped, Luna, and Neon fighting out here. 8.2 million participants, 2.4 million deaths. Theo is shouldering the burden for the Pink Kingdom out here. Neon contributing, I guess, a little bit. And then Aped and Luna going ham out here. Same ish over here. So Neon Kingdom claimed this territory some time ago, Enidwaith. So it is ostensibly conceivable that the Purple Kingdom here will take it back. We'll see how that continues to develop. We'll keep an close eye on that. The Cledocracy aped. So awesome stuff there. Now to work our way more towards these pins over in the center here, there's some fighting. 4 days, 1.6 million participants between Gods Neon and Theo over between the pass from what is that? The Gap of Rohan into Fangorn, and it seems to be heating up over here in the fold. 7.6 million participants, 2.6 million deaths. God, Neon, Theo over here, and gods have secured several passes to the lower kingdoms. So if there's any attempt to do some flanking here, there will be ample opportunity to defend those choke points. Now to the fun stuff. First, let's look at this. Dome, LCDR, RUSC, Bull, 2.6 million participants, 818,000 deaths, 15 days over here in Central Mirkwood. Not really sure what's going on up there. I believe there's no love lost between these two kingdoms, so we'll keep an eye on that. We've been kind of watching it. The number hasn't been, anything exorbitant, but they are seeming to be letting some of their folks on each side enjoy some PvP against one another over there. Meanwhile, RUSC and LCDR continue pushing into the Undeeps, or attempting to push into the Undeeps through the Bull-owned region of Southern Anduin Vale, SAV, and we hold that tunnel. 4.1 million deaths over 28 days. Oof. At this point, we don't need a medal for Undeeps being an Undeep survivor. We need a trophy, as my good friend Seafreen said. Shout out to Seafreen, buddy. And 11.3 million participants. So there's a good amount of people, trying to get in over this way. And then the big pin over here. 28 days also, 27.3 million participants, 10.4 million deaths. Eilil, Gods, Yudes, Order. So that is what's going on around the map. You'll notice if you watch my videos week over week, the colors really haven't changed at all. I mentioned this earlier, and I'll mention it one more time. Enid With switched from purple to pink, and what is this? Ashen Plains went from being open clear because they didn't take Withered Garden, so it never connected to the Red Kingdom. But Bull Dome owned this for a time. I think actually HISP and Free took this over, and then we have taken it. So now it is part of our kingdom, and we're just working to clean that up there. And that is what's going on right now. About 14 days left in the season. No shortage of fighting across this server, as this plethora of pins and colors and kingdoms suggests. Anyone who has been following our server certainly won't see any surprise here. In terms of the fellowship production, nothing has changed with it really at all. Youths and Gods on top, 2.2 and 2 million. That's a net of 4.2 million. I went through the exercise of adding up what all of our opponents had, and it was something like 14 million production. So it's quite a bit. Eilil, third place with 1.9. Bull, 1.5. Neon, 1.4. LCDR, 1.3. Order, 1.2. Aped at 1.2. They really came up quite a bit, actually. That's new for them. Really nice work, guys. HISP 1.2, RUSC 1.1, Dome 1 million, Free 1 million, Theo 931,000, Luna 732,000. But let's just keep a couple things straight. This is 49 people. Okay, it's not a full team. Theo, 77 people. Free, 92 people. Closer to full. Dome, 96. That's pretty full. RUSC, 74. Not even 3/4 of a team. HISP, 93. Almost full. Aped, 73. Order, 64. Not even 2/3 of a team. LCDR, 96. Neon, 95. Bull, 100. Eilil, 93. So Order Eilil, they had 64 and 93. That is 157 players. Crazy, crazy. How strong those 157 players are to me. Um, I really tip my cap to those guys this season. The gods 100, Eudes 100, right? So 200 versus all these players, and it's been a hell of a season. Let's take a look at let's do something different this week. Let's go to commanders. So the number one commander in the kingdom, according to this, which I have absolutely no idea what the criteria is for this, it is Crowlig's Bayorn. Oh, it's not going to show me. Oh, there. Let me take a look at the commander. Here it is, and he's got some speed going on and the fortitude. Let's check out the relic. Doesn't show me what the extra stats are on it. That's a giant pile of turds. Come on, devs. Don't give me incomplete information. You know it's in the database. Just share it. So, let's see here. What else can we look at? Let's look at, next we got one random commander by God's Bane. It's this. Oh, look, he doesn't even have any equipment on right now. The heck, Bane? What are you doing running your skull helm around naked? Weirdo. And we got Order Reaper. What's this guy's name? Reaper Lord. And he's got his Sauron here. Let's take a look at the Sauron. It's a tanky Sauron. Holy smokes. Some speed, some fortitude, a lot of command. 760 command is a lot of command for him, so he's mitigating a lot of damage. He's getting a lot of unit defense from this weapon. So what is this? 45 plus 15, that's 60, plus 48, that's 108, plus 18, that gets him 126. It's a lot of unit defense. Very nice, very cool. It's a good Sauron right there. But of course, everything is changing with the update tonight. So that's why I'm talking through some of this stuff now, so that later down the road, if we ever want to go back and try to remember what this meta was like, we can refer to this video. And then after this video, after the update has been applied, there will be some tinkering and testing, and we'll keep an eye on how this shifts the meta in season. Now, if I remember correctly, not all of the changes going into tonight's patch will be part of existing seasons. Some of those pieces are going to be enabled for us when we join the next server, but I don't believe those elements pertain to the commanders. It's going to be other kind of game mechanics and such. Order, 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 order. Jesus, Vizio. That's basically his entire main formation. God's Shady Platypus? PLS 936. Shady Please 936. Wonder what the 936 stands for. Is that like an old address? Interesting. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Batukas. That's my OG account right there. What are you doing in the top 12 with the Dane? I'm loving it, bro. I'm loving it. This is what Batukas the Wise Dane looks like. Uh, very cool. It's cool to see that. But you see the recurring theme here in the top 25. I'll just scroll down to about the top 50. You don't see anyone outside of the main four meta formation other than a Skullhelm here and there. Otherwise, it's all Bayorn, Dane, Gandalf the White, and Sauron. So boring. Hopefully these changes make the meta a little bit spicier. So let's take a look at some fellowship contribution. It's off the rocker. I'm not gonna lie. Like these numbers are. Well, I may never see numbers like this again. Maybe we will. We'll see. I'm just looking now for the first ILIL order player. Really? I thought there was somebody like in the top 10. No? Because they have some really solid players over there. And in the previous video, there was some guys. Where did they all go? They Oh, this is fellowship contribution. My apologies. Let's go to the merit board. That's where I should be looking. Where's 8? 7? Not Come on, game. What is this junk? Fix your shit. What is this? This is nuts. There's number 8. Oh, it's just Neo. Never mind. What a buzzkill. Sheesh. So let's see. G Unit is the number one player in the Order Eilil Kingdom, coming in at 4.9 million merits. So his season contribution is undoubtedly somewhere at or even maybe over 5 million. Very impressive. G Unit, that guy is a baller ever since. They got Dol Guldur a few weeks ago. When I run into this guy with my main, I get smashed. Like before they got Dol Guldur, it was a draw in his favor, usually heavily in his favor. But after taking Dol Guldur, the 5% unit buff that you get from the ring buff seems to really be impactful in this season because this dude has completely clapped me every time I've run into him. And my main formation is not a slouch by any stretch of the imagination. DP. There's El Camzor. This L guy, I don't know where you got. I've never seen. I don't remember L from 2 seasons ago when we did the fight against Metachaos. Maybe you were there and I just didn't notice, or because I don't know everything. I miss things. I'm gonna have to go back and take a look at that actually that season to see if I have any notes or anything. But very very strong account, very strong player. Another 4.9 million merit there. Then there's Lily, which I believe is Bulg. I'm pretty sure it's Bulg. No, that's Bulg. 2 million unranked. So I don't know who this player is if it's not Bulg. If it is Bulg, maybe Bulg is playing multiple accounts. Maybe it's somebody else. Maybe it's Simon or somebody else. But 4.8 million, really, really strong. Really, really strong player. There's more Yudes guys. And then we have Loopy from Eilil. And then there's Mr. Slay, who also completely knocks my socks off um, every time I meet him with my main. So let's just round out the top 50 here. I don't remember how many guys that was in the top 50 on the server from Order Eilil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they've got 5 guys in the top 50. And that is not any shame on them. I mean, think about it. We've fought 10 warbands all season. That's a pool of, I mean, we saw the number of players per warband before. So let's just comfortably give them like approximately 900 players versus our 200. So like the pool of opportunity to obtain merit is much higher for us than for them. They're only fighting us. So they're they're getting 5 million merit against all of Yudes and gods. So in my opinion, it's very very well earned, hard fought merit on their side. Not to say that all of our merit has been easy. We have guys that have been fighting against pretty much executively Order and Eilil and Undeeps for the past several weeks, if not the majority of the season, and their merit is also hard earned. Um, I know on my main on Turcano, yeah, I've fought some guys out in the east a little bit. I sent my B team out there to Eastern Wastes to help out a little bit. I've sent my B team and my A team a little bit to fight in SAV earlier in the season. So there has been times where some of my 6.2 million merit has been kind of against other targets other than the Order Eilil um, whales. but probably the majority, I would say at least half of my merit has been against Order and Eilil, and especially, like I said, since they took Dol Guldur, going against those ring buffs, it seems much, much more impactful this season playing Tactics Evolved for some reason than it did in the past few seasons playing in Kings of Men. So that's where we stand on the leaderboard. Let's take a look now at some reports. Now, one of my colleagues recommended that I show some reports from uh, someone other than myself. So let's do that. Let's see here. So there's a G unit fight. Let's check that out. Wow. Okay, it's not a G unit fight. The tile was owned by G unit. So not a G unit fight. But connector, he took out a full team with less than a full team. Let's just take a quick look at Lord Fryer here. It's not a name I recognize. Obviously, 45 and 46s versus 50s is a little bit of a mismatch. And the gear definitely shows he's strong. I would say he's like a baby whale, not a fat whale, but a baby whale. He's up and coming. He's got all golds. It's the right pieces. They're best in slot pieces, but the pieces aren't max upgraded, and there isn't set bonuses yet on all of them, or the optimal set bonuses. But he's getting there. And meanwhile, Connector over here, he's got a nasty shadow going on. And then, of course, Dane is just rock solid. Gandalf the White. Ooh, flexing the 1.0 gear a little bit here. Very nice. And Sauron. Tanky Sauron with some speed. Actually, that's pretty fast for a tank Sauron. This is really really good. He's got the thick armor and divide and conquer, which is nice. So he gets 45 plus 15, that's 60, plus 15, that's 75, plus 24. So 99 defense, 576 command, and 47 speed. That's pretty solid in the current meta. Now, after the changes tonight, I don't know how. We'll have to do some testing to see how important the speed ends up being, and it might be worth going full tank Sauron. Let's check out some other reports here. Let's just scroll up. Luthien versus Zal. Wow. So Zal got her, but I think without the ring buffs, this would be an even fight. No offense to you, Zal. You're an amazing player, too. Let's look at Zal's main formation here. Yeah, baby. I love Perseverance on Dane. Very, very, very strong. 243 attack, 49 to 68 command. Really, really strong. What I think your opportunity is if you had put some mithril into refining this crimson blade, the relic here, that really exponentially increases his damage and could make a big difference here. And let's look at Luthien's. She has this um, refined once, up to 1%, but also a nice stain 240, 40 to 62. So just need some refinements here in the drums. The maxed out axe is good. Very nice, Luthien. Very nice, Zal. Good fight. Yep. And then, of course, also bear in mind to consider the counter, the medium units versus the small units. Medium counter small. So that plays a role as well. It's a nice fight there. And then there's Luthien fighting some more order people. But yeah, this is a pretty good report. I don't know MZTRK. Again, it's a mismatch in terms of the levels, but you can probably counterbalance that by the medium unit versus small unit counter here. And well, I'm just taking a quick look to see how much time I got. Let's see. So this is pretty good fight. Luthien definitely won it, especially considering the counter. But she does have the levels on him, so tough fight. Yeah, more damage by a lot. Let's check out this guy's gear to see what kind of player he is. Yeah, he's. I don't even know if he's a baby whale. Maybe more of like a dolphin. This isn't bad. It's not bad at all. Yeah, yeah. Just need it's a little bit low. And we have the relic on Galadriel. That's a choice. I know some people that run Galadriel very successfully. I'm just curious to see how much healing she did. 11,000. I don't know how impactful that is, but it's interesting. It's nice to see something other than the standard meta. And after the update deploys tonight, Gil-galad should be, from what I understand, buffed. Let's take a look at someone other than our friend Luthien here. And I'm specifically looking for fights against Eilil and Order, not so much against Domi and Bull. No offense to Domi and Bull, of course. This is a nice even matchup here. Pretty close. Just a slight edge to, Eilil versus Stoof, who's just hitting 50. Very interesting. So he did a total of 463,000 damage, but he received 294. So that tells me that Madness got him more than it got Stuff. Interesting reports. Real quick, let's take a look at this guy because I think he's one of their top. Yeah, interesting. 3 out of 4 on the Fortitude set, with the fourth piece being, he went all. This is all defense. Full tank Sauron. Yeah, Warcry is arguably my least favorite skill or set bonus in general, but it's better than nothing. And this is a very beefy Dane, but I think his damage output could be a smidge higher, and he would be more effective. Beorn, another tank chest here, best in slot with the Kaza Doom and with the Cask of Pride, and then you've got the second best accessory for DD comms, the drums of Barad-dûr. Zenith 6, so he's filled out these 3 trees. And the Gandalf the White, speed all the way, baby. Yep, yep. Makes sense. Good stuff. Coming Evil versus Hot Dog. Pretty good fight. This one goes to Hot Dog, I would say. Coming Evil is a little bit underleveled and using the cavalry units. Squat versus Forget Me Not. And this one goes to Squat. Let's check out Forget Me Not. Full tank gear with a little bit of speed mixed in. The Dane. Very nice. Very nice. 175,000 damage. Nothing to make fun of there. That's some serious damage. Beorn looking strong. Fortitude and Might. Great, great, great combo. And then Gandalf the White. Speed all the way. And then let's look at Squat. He went with, what is this? Thick armor. Going beef. All beef. Yeah, and why not? Bayorn, speed, and the two-piece perseverance bonus. Ooh, evasive action. Nice. That is different. Let's see. This has been refined twice because it starts at 0.5. Level 1 is 1, level 2. So this is a 2-star refined Crimson Blade. And the Sauron. Beefy. Very good. Very good. Oh, let's look at Batukas. We saw his Dane earlier in action, and this is a pretty even fight all in all. And Bowlord is no slouch, so let's check out him. Lore of the Arcane, 4-piece set bonus, so I guess he's going all in on the commander damage, sort of. I mean, he's still set up for the speed build in terms of the skills, because if you were going to go for purely commander damage, then you would be maxing out these two, and then the White Council maybe, and then foregoing the R5. But such as it is, this is doing, I mean, if you look at the 35,000. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know what you're getting set bonus wise out of this so much, but it looks good, and obviously like it's quick enough. 46 is pretty quick. It's gonna be faster than some folks, and 240 focus is gonna buff your focus damage, and any incoming focus damage is gonna be mitigated on him for that. And the focus also scales with the White Council, so not bad, not a bad getting off the weight at all. And then Sauron, 47 speed plus the 12 bonus that gets him up to for the 4-piece set that gets him to 59. Yeah, this is solid, very solid. Let's look at Bayorn here. He's got spear, all sharp blade, best in slot helmet and accessory. This is solid. This is very solid. And then the Dane. Yeah, the Harad cask is an interesting choice for a helmet. It gives you command and it gives you unit defense. So if you don't have the Cask of Submerged Isle, I would say if you're going for a tanky helmet, this is the way to go. But you're losing out on damage. So the damage is a little bit lower, and the attack's a little bit lower. The massive breastplate is a nice kind of in between where it gives you both a little bit of commander attack and unit defense, but not a lot. So um, it's not bad. It's not bad by any stretch of the imagination at all. And then, of course, you've got the best in slot Axe of Kaza Doom and the Palantir, and good set bonuses between the Fortitude and the Might. That's a good balance. And then this has also been refined twice. So, really solid, Bowlord. We already took a look at the Dane here. This has been refined twice. And this is where you get your unit defense, some attack, commander attack, commander attack, Axakaza Doom. So nice, solid Dane there. The Gandalf the White, 219 focus, 52 speed, full fortitude. So it's beefy and it's quick. So he's going with the Sand Claw. It gives you focus and initiative and commander attack. So if you decided to go for the commander attack build, uh, that would help you there. Focus on the protection of Numenor, focus and initiative, and unit defense on the Cowl of Forest. Very, very good. And then you also get focus and initiative from the Signet of the Barrows. And you get unit defense from Narya. So he's got a nice blend here of focus, 15 defense, 15 and 10, so 25 defense to units, plus the 12% from fortitude. The Bayorn, thick armor two-piece and divide and conquer, so he's beefy and he does pretty solid damage. So that is the way. That is the way. And the Sauron, full tank Sauron, everything, completely unit defense. 45 unit defense, 48 unit defense, 48 unit defense, 42 unit defense. So that's a lot of defense right there. 238 total defense on his Guardians. That's beefy. That's very beefy. So really nice, Batu. Shout out to Batu and to the brothers. Let's see. Let's take a look at maybe one or two more here. Let's check out. So this is the account I've been playing, really, to be honest, more than any of the others so far this season. Shout out to my boy Azurist. Hope you're enjoying your retirement, sir. Just playing World of Warcraft instead of helping us out here. You silly guy. Still love you though. So this is what I'm running on Azurist. The two-piece might and two-piece sharp blade. Four, it's upgraded 4 times here. I don't have the golds to upgrade it more. And then this has been refined 3 times. Pretty nasty. Not a bad Dane by any stretch of imagination. My Bayorn here, he's running best in slot helmet and chest, and then the A gear, black bow, and drums of Barad-dûr, and he's got the relic. So good stuff. Getting off the white needs a little bit of work, but still solid enough. He gets by. He's got 212 focus, so he's amplifying the white council as best as he can. 39 speed, so a little bit slow, but with the 4-piece evasive action, he survives. He does well. And then the Sauron, a nice mix here between the thick armor and the fortitude. You're getting unit defense from the Noldor sword plus the focus. You're getting unit defense from the High Elf Halberg. You're getting unit defense and initiative from High Elf Helmet. Plus the command is nice. And also more command from the Miras Reigns, the 20 defense, and another 5 commander initiative to boot. So 122 defense on my Berserkers, plus the 18 initiative, and then all of that extra stuff here from the set bonuses. Now, this is the one guy, like I said in the chat there, Mathrin from Bull. This guy, for some reason, just completely annihilates me, even though I got levels on him. Let's see if we can understand why, for any reason other than that the unit counter. So it looks like he's doing massive damage from the Bayorn. Let's check out GT Gandalf the White here. 243 focus, 48 speed, plus the set bonus 5, so 53 speed. So that's going faster than me, and it's got the fortitude, so he's beefy enough. Let's check out this Bayorn he's got here. 240 attack. Yeah, I mean, this is all best in slot. DD-com gear, but no set bonus. And he just wrecked me because of the Shire Protectors. Smart unit selection by putting that on there. That enabled Bayorn to just go ham, and you can't really attack these so much. There is some small chance, but it's not a huge chance. And then you've got all beefy units. The Rams were the weakest units, so that's why they died first. And then I just couldn't quite get through the rest of the katas to get to the protectors. He's got the 4-piece Warcry bonus here. The talisman is not a great, but piece of gear. But you are, in terms of this, he's getting the unit defense plus the commander attack. So that's a smart piece to include to make everything click in place for his Dane. And then let's look at the Sauron. Is it fast? 51 speed plus the bonus. So yeah, 56 speed. So if you look at the numbers in this battle, I did a total of 250,000 damage, but only 234,000 went to the enemy. So that tells you that I did 16,000 damage to myself, and then the 295 and the 62. Yeah, that's about 200, 357, 357, and minus 374. That's 17,000. So there's yeah. So really, really good fight there, and I got to keep an eye out for this guy on my Azurist account here and avoid him. Mr. Slay, whew, not a full army, but still, damn, he is strong. I just want to see if I can find anyone else. Oh, there's my B army on Turcano. See how much healing I did here. 66,000. Yeah, love it. I won that fight hands down. 135,000 damage from my Gimli, which is nice. But I don't want to talk about me. I want to talk about other people. The Coming Evil versus Dr. Seiler. Yeah, not bad. He had the medium unit counter versus the small unit, so that definitely helped him. Helped mitigate the level disparity. Let's check out the Gil-galad here. Yep, this is looking pretty solid. This is exactly how I would run Gil-galad with Swans. Beefy, baby, beefy. I love it. I love it. Thick. And then you've got the 3 Bow Knights on your other guys to reap the reward from the evasion that Gil-galad gives. So he's got Gimli here, 2-piece thick armor. Not bad. Dane. Not bad. What is this? Power overwhelming. That's interesting. And then Gandalf the White. Nice. Interesting. Perseverance. Better than nothing. The right pieces, though. And then Divide and Conquer. And then Dr. Seiler over here. I don't know if he was switching gear or if he's... I thought Dr. Seiler was a whale, but I could be mistaken. Maybe he is a dolphin. Nice. Not bad at all. 72 defense. R5. And the Shadow. Interesting fight there. And then this is my main, and no offense to Darth Hades, but eesh, spank. Thanks for running all tier 4s and giving me all that extra merit. I graciously accept your donation. And just to give, I know I've done this in other videos, but this is what I'm running. It's my Z11 Dane with Perseverance. Go for the unit defense there. Really, really strong. And then the Beorn, 2-piece Fortitude, 2-piece Speed. Also really strong. Gandalf the White, 2-piece Fortitude, 2-piece Speed. A little bit lower on focus, but 171 still respectable. And then get Sauron, 47 speed with 4-piece speed bonus to get him to 59. And then commander damage, speed unit defense 15, plus 48, 63, plus 24, it's 87. So solid, really solid. 142 defense on the Guardians plus 59 speed on Sauron is meta. All right, let's look at one more report here. Let's see if we can find a juicy one. Yeah, RUSC and LCDR was attacking our tunnel this morning, so we got a bunch of reports out of that. Let's check out DP. DP! Damn. I think we looked at Lord Fryer earlier, though, so let's see if we can find another one. Oh! Oh, shit. Well, DP wins the golden star for this video. Let's see what DP's running here. So, two-piece sharp blade, everything completely maxed out. Max refine, max upgrade across this gear. Strong like bull. And he gets unit attack and commander HP. So that's a little bit disappointing when you upgrade a relic 5 times. You spend a lot of gold items upgrading these relics, and you get no buff to your commander attack. So my heart goes out to you there, Sir D Phoenix Fly. Again, off the white. Yep, two-piece fortitude, two-piece agility. 61 speed plus 5 from the bonus. That gets you up to 66. Max these 3. Very nice. Very strong. And some defense to boot on these Guardians. It's over 100. That's not bad. Sauron. Wow, that's some different gear. You don't see too many tracker plates these days. So you got 12 defense plus 3 initiative. Not bad. And he gets the agility from that. Full agility, 50 plus 12. That gets him his Sauron to 62. That's pretty high without any 1.0 gear. Very impressive. And then you get the initiative from Reach of the Riddermark and the Focus, of course. That's good. And then Cowl of the Forest, we looked at that earlier. And the Mira Strains, we also looked at earlier. So solid. 86 defense on the Berserkers, plus all the speed. And the Dane, full might, fully upgraded. Oh, we got a Warborn battle plate here. Not as much attack on it, but lots of defense. So that makes his Dane beefy. 9,972 commander HP. That's a lot of HP to have to chew through on a commander. Really nice, sir. Really nice. And this has been refined once. Now you got the commander attack. 2 on this one. So that is really nice. G Unit, let's check out G Unit. This guy is a terrorist. I'm telling you. Reckoning, the command plus the unit defense, it's the best tanking weapon in the game. Cask of the Submerged Isle, the command plus the defense, it's the best tank helmet in the game. Silver Harp of Rivendell, the command plus the unit defense, it's the best tank unit accessory in the game. And then the Explorer's outfit, which gives you more defense and initiative. So 181 defense on the War Drummers, and then 40 speed on the Sauron. Z13. And here's the Dane, completely filthy. 190 command also. Is that all from this? 130 from this. Where are you getting another 60 command, bro? Where's that command coming from? Huh. Must be some sort of a bonus. Yeah, bonus 160. His base is 30. That makes sense. Good, I can continue to do math. And the Beorn, also just absolutely monstrous. Really impressive, really impressive, really great fights, really enjoying this server. This is possibly one of my favorite seasons. Not that the past few seasons have been, by any stretch of the imagination, bad or boring. They were really fun seasons too. But this season, I mean, I think the thing that makes this season better, or for lack of a better term, to me, is just the fighting on multiple fronts. I We have not seen fighting on this many fronts in a season maybe since 1.0. So it's been really, really good. Really, really enjoying the season. I hope everyone else is enjoying the season as well. And I'm going to wrap it up here. So I thank everyone for taking the time to watch my video. I appreciate it. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. Go and check out Fellow of the Rings podcast on Fridays. Usually they start somewhere around 1900 UTC. That's the in-game time. And we'll do this again maybe in a few days after after the update deploys, just to kind of check in and see how much of an impact that's having. If I don't do another video, it's not because I don't love you. It's just life is busy, things are going on, and at the very least we'll do another one of these next week, and I'll try to incorporate that into the video then. So again, thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you, love you all, hope you all enjoy the rest of the season, and best of luck to everyone as always. I really appreciate the fierce competitiveness across the server. It's a refreshing breath of fresh air from that standpoint, but it is also stressful as hell. I've been losing a lot of sleep, and I'm pretty sure my blood pressure is gradually rising. So trying to get some healthy habits back in my life. All right, my friends, I will talk to you all soon. Take care, stay well. Turgon the Wise, signing off. Cheers.